Feeling a little stumped on what to post to your fitness social media account? We're gonna take care of that by giving you 10 creative solutions for what to post to your social media. Hi, my name's Mariah. Welcome to Wealthy Boss. I teach barre, yoga, Pilates, Ballotone, and meditation online and in person. And I love helping my fellow fitpreneurs learn how to better leverage their impact and their income through online marketing. One of the questions I get asked the most is, how do I know what to post on social media? I want to build an audience. I want to create a community, but I'm just not sure what to post. Great question, because we do want to consistently be posting content both on our social media platforms as well as ideally one day on a website. So we do want to make sure that we have content planned out rather than just waiting for inspiration to strike day by day, because some days are less creative than others. So we're going to try to strike while the iron is hot, batch up a bunch of ideas on how to keep your audience engaged through social media. So I'm going to talk about 10 different ways that we can post to social media. But remember that we always want to keep the 80-20 principle in mind. So we always want to be posting about 80 to 90% direct value to your audience on social media that does not involve paying you. And then it's also kind of a mix of being able to give them value just right then and there without having to leave the platform, as well as mixing in some type of offer or maybe call to action at the end to check out your gated content, which you'll learn more about in my other video, Content Marketing 101. But for today, we're just going to focus on social media posting ideas. So with the 80-20 principle in mind, or maybe the 90-10 principle in mind, we're going to go ahead and right off the bat strike off one of those social media posts as being something promotional. You're going to get 1 out of 5 or 10 posts that are promotional and want to make sure that it really counts. So what do I mean by promotional? Well, this could be something that leads to your anchor content, your gated content, or your baby offer. And if you have no idea what the heck any of those mean, no worries, I got you covered. You can learn all about those types of content in my video, Content Marketing 101. But since this video is all about just what to post on social media, just know your one promotional post is going to promote to something off the platform, and then everything else is going to give them that direct value on the platform. Moving on to number 2 is a workout teaser video. So whether or not you put full-length workout videos maybe on YouTube or on your website, giving people just a glimpse of some inspiration and creativity of specific movements can be a really nice way to engage on social media platforms like Instagram or Facebook. In fact, I encourage you to even think about doing a carousel of video images, which is going to increase time on the platform, which typically algorithms like to reward. Number 3 is affirmations. So an affirmation is kind of a health and wellness take on the good old quote graphic, which of course you can absolutely do quotes as well. But I'm going to encourage you maybe to mix it up now and then with framing it a little bit more as an affirmation. So an affirmation is something that we reflect to bring into our lives. So rather than us telling someone else advice, it's more about, this is what I want to kind of manifest or bring into my life. So some examples of that might be, I feel powerful and strong, or I wake up with energy for my day, right? Those might be some nice affirmations that align with the way that your audience wants to feel when they're putting those fitness tips into practice. Number 4 is one of my favorites, and that is to ask questions. This could be in the form of a question graphic or maybe a short video, but asking questions is going to help encourage engagement. This is helpful for more than one reason. Of course, it is going to help you better understand who is watching you on social media, what their struggles are, what their challenges are with their fitness and their workout routine, with their health goals. So asking questions like, tell me about, what is your daily routine, or how much sleep are you getting per night, or, how consistently are you working out right now? It's going to help open up the conversation with them so that you can get to know them better understand their pain points, have a better understanding of how to help them, and maybe continue that dialogue in the comments that they are going to, of course, be commenting on. Now, the other reason why this is a really good one to include is anytime you are asking a specific call to action for someone to leave a comment below, then you are going to essentially tell the algorithm that people like this post. So the algorithm, speaking specifically for Instagram right now, but typically most platforms are going to reward any type of engagement. So that means if you have 30 comments on one post and 10 comments on another, the algorithm is going to favor the post that has 30 comments. When you ask a direct question, you're actually going to encourage more of a direct comment as opposed to just maybe a like. So questions are a great way to build community, and because of that, because you are building that authentic conversation, typically the technology behind this algorithms is going to give you a thumbs up and show your post to more people. Number 5 is posting your playlist. People love playlists, whether your end consumer is the person who's trying to get fit or whether your end consumer is maybe helping other fitness instructors. Posting playlists is great. Maybe your end consumer wants a nice running playlist so they can go out and have some jams when they go out for their jog with their earphones in their ears. Maybe they need that perfect playlist for the gym to get them pumped up. Or again, if you're working directly with other fitness instructors love having playlists. So maybe you put together a graphic that spells out all of the songs that you want them to put together. Maybe you even have a little bonus where you create the playlist inside of Spotify and maybe you drop the link to that in your bio. Number 6 is recommendations for your favorite health and wellness apps. So any type of tool that you have found helpful or maybe has been helpful to other clients that you've worked with is great to share with others, and that there are so many helpful apps out there. For example, maybe you are trying to encourage your community to incorporate more meditation into their lives, and you've got a favorite meditation app that you'd like to share with them. I like to share hydration apps. So some of my clients that I've worked with one-on-one in the past have really struggled to stay hydrated. So I recommended some water intake apps that will kind of remind them to drink water throughout the day. There are so many cool health and wellness apps out there right now. There's even apps for tracking your menstrual cycle so you can kind of understand your hormones if you're a lady throughout the month. So if you are already in love with a specific health and wellness related app, go ahead and share that with your audience. Number 7 is workout gear. People are crazy about workout gear, especially now that there's more and more of a demand for at-home fitness. Recommending your favorite foam roller, your favorite yoga mat, your favorite resistance bands, anything that you, of course, personally use and love. It's great to be able to share that with your community. Now, there's a little bonus tip here, because if you have learned anything at all about affiliate marketing, which you can also learn more about in my video, Health and Wellness Affiliate Marketing, then you know that you can also look to see if there are affiliate programs for some of your favorite workout gear, or maybe even your favorite workout clothes, so that you could actually be earning a commission, a referral bonus for sending people to go purchase through that link. Now, keep in mind, this is going to count as one of your promotional posts if you are encouraging them to use an affiliate link. So just want to make sure we're balancing those out with some non-promotional posts as well. Number 8 is educational tips. So I find that I often take for granted what I know as a fitness instructor. I think, oh, that's common knowledge. Like, everyone knows that. But it is so important to make sure we're explicitly sharing the knowledge that we've spent years developing as fitness professionals with those who might not have that full, robust understanding. For example, I still get questions all the time in my classes about how do I, get rid of this, or how do I tone this? And I want to make sure that I'm giving them proper education. So why don't you come up with a list of topics that you can educate your fitness community about? Things like spot reducing versus overall body composition. How often should you incorporate strength training into your regimen? Or should I be doing steady state cardio versus HIIT? I bet you have a million tips in your head right now if you just take the time to sit down and create a list of maybe 20 tips that you could share over time with your community. Number 9 is a series of images explaining a particular exercise or maybe a short group of exercises. Now, I mentioned this earlier, but when you can post multiple photos to one post, especially in Instagram, then inviting people to swipe is one going to kind of pique their curiosity. Whenever you see those little dots, don't you just want to swipe and see what that next photo is? And again, Instagram is going to reward that whenever you have people touching the screen and interacting with your material and spending more time on the platform. That means they're going to show more people your content and kind of give you the thumbs up in the algorithm. It's also a great way to be able to make extra recommendations on alignment. So you could even overlay text on those images, saying things like making sure that your shoulders are down and making sure that your weight is in your heels. It's a great way to provide some really specific alignment cues as well. And number 10 is the selfie. Now, I personally think selfies, we really want to use a great deal of discretion about in the fitness industry. Social media is about adding value to your community. It's not about being popular or getting attention by, posing half naked in some sexy pose. That's just my personal opinion. Everyone's entitled to theirs. So for this reason, I was kind of hesitant for a long time to post selfies. But what I've found is when I'm posting an up close shot of myself, especially like head and shoulders, where it's not just about commoditizing my body, then it's actually helped me build community with my audience, especially when I couple this selfie, kind of a candid shot of myself, maybe my smiling face, with some thoughts about either what I'm going through that week or some lessons I've learned or some reflections. Those have actually tended to perform the best for me. And it really comes down to building that rapport, building that one-on-one connection with the person who's on the other side of that screen, making them feel like you're a real person who cares about them and wants them to be successful. So I found that people actually tend to kind of like and comment the most when I'm putting those selfies, and especially when I'm making it all about them. It's less about me, because that's really what we are as fitness instructors. We are there to serve and make other people feel better. It's not about getting attention for ourselves, but when we're serving in a true, authentic way, we can't help, of course, but be able to have an impact on others, and they're going to want to seek more of us out. Well, there you have it. There are 10 social media posting ideas. I encourage you to try a few of them consistently and see which ones perform better for you over time. A lot of social media is trial and error, seeing what your individual audience responds to best. And if you'd like continued inspiration for what to post on social media, I encourage you to come join us in the online marketing of Facebook group for FITPRENEUR'S, where every Wednesday we currently have a thread going out that is what to post Wednesday. So I bring a new idea every single Wednesday in the Facebook group of ideas for posting to your fitness channel. So check that out. I'll link to it in the description below. If you're not already part of that Facebook group, we would love to have you, and it's free. Can't wait to hang out with you in there.